Hello and welcome to another episode of Solarpunk. Today we will be learning how to connect these lines and learn more of electricity logic in Solarpunk and how we can get efficient power. So what we'll need is to craft cables, our choice of energy. I prefer the sky turbine. This is a very late game thing, but when you're in early game, you can use the solar panels, windmill, and energy generator. Yes. So one thing that's confusing to me in creating these lines or creating green energy in this game, Solarpunk, was how many solar panels I needed in order to power what I wanted. Now, we have this little display here that shows us just that, how much energy is being consumed per unit of electricity or item here, and how much our generators or green power energy is generating power. As you can see, I have many solar panels to power everything that's here. My drills, transport drones, my furnaces. But what really piqued my interest when playing this game was the logics that we have, such as the rain sensor, the daytime sensor, lever, and there was one more. Or I think that's it. Yeah. That's not a lever. What is it called? The rain sensor, daytime sensor, lever. Huh. I guess that's it. Whee! Anyway, sorry about that. Needed to get some wiggles out. Ah, here it is. Controllable logic block. There it is. It was hiding beneath the lever. I guess that makes sense. It's a different type of lever. So, let's grab the materials that we need to craft all of these and let's start making a wireless lamp. Wireless. No, that's not it. Let's light this place up. Yes. Alright, so we'll need iron. Yes. Grab a few stacks of those. We need copper. Don't remember if we need cobalt, but it's good to grab some just in case. And we'll definitely need a lot of quartz. Full inventory. Inventorying this game is pretty hard to manage, just like Minecraft. Rain sensor, daytime sensor, controllable logic block. We'll need some cables. We'll do 3. This is my first time playing around with the wireless lighting, so I'm not too sure what we need yet. Standing lamp. And we need something to power it. I would go with the sky turbine. I think I can take one of these sky turbines. I'll take the one at the very top. Actually, I have enough to craft a sky turbine anyway. They'll be good to add. And cloth. That's a lot of cloth. Right, just need one. Hello. Get rid of those. And yeah, 6. Should craft up just a little bit more just in case. Alrighty. So we'll do our testing up there on the mountain right next to our air dock station. Parts. Just fix my inventory a little bit. I want to be free carrying diamonds. Whoa. I'm guessing this is how far it can power things. Need to find a nice open spot. Right here should do. So unfortunately, we aren't able to see that distance of what can be covered when we place down our item. So we have to kind of guesstimate where it ends, but that will be for a later problem when we're starting our build down there by our base. There it is. So since it's wireless, I'm guessing we can do this. Oh, I don't have anything to place this lamp on. See Daisy. Oh, look at that. I was wrong. You could see it. Right. It's an itty bitty lamp. That's kind of cute. Right, so daytime sensor senses when it's daytime. But since there's no power running to it, even if it's daytime, it won't be triggered. So let's get our power source up. And now it's triggered. I'm assuming when it turns night, this will also trigger this line to turn off. Therefore, the wireless power base won't receive any power to power our wireless items. Now, the controllable logic block works like a AND gate. So, let's see here. Basically, when it's switched over to this, the power coming in through here, will go over to both sides. Oh my god. Nice. So we can see that it receives power. This is the AND gate switch, and then it switches over to an OR gate. So if this side is receiving power, then the main console or the main output will also receive power. Essentially, it's the same thing that I have down there, right next to the watering plants. That's a rain sensor connected to a AND OR sensor, or AND OR logic block. Here's the rain sensor. When it rains, it shuts down all the power, or powers all the power coming out of it, coming through it. So if this is connected and this is receiving a current, or receiving rain, I mean, this will shut down this side and will shut down the whole logic block until the rain stops. Now we switch it back to the other side, and now we're both confused. Well, we'll need rain to figure it out. Or sun's going down, I can use my daylight sensor. Get rid of this. That's why it wasn't working. It was connected straight to the... Excuse me. Go. Switch it to this, wait for the daylight to go away, and it should, in theory, turn this off. This one's the OR sensor. So if yeah, there it is. So if this stops receiving power, it doesn't matter because the main power source is still powering it. And then when we switch it to the AND block, it's basically there you go. When we switch it to the AND block, then it basically shuts down the output source, and now the wireless base receiver isn't receiving any power, and our lamp should turn on. Yeah. See, this is connected to the power source, our turbine, and our wireless lamp is connected to the wireless base receiver. Now, if I switch it back to the OR block, I can power this on. So that's interesting to know. Unfortunately, we won't be getting rain, so we won't be able to see how the rain sensor works yet. So now that we know our basics of how our daylight sensor and our controller logic block works, we can start building our lights. And if you're wondering about the lever, it's like a lever in Minecraft where if it's connected to, or if it's switched on, everything powers on. If it's switched off, everything powers off. Alright, let's do this thing. Whee! What's up, little guy? How you doing? Cutting down some trees, planting up some trees. Let's add this to our system so that we have a failsafe in case we trip our whole electrical grid. Yes. Oh no, I placed it too far. Oh man. Where can I place this? Not enough space. I mean... Oh, looks like we'll just use 2 wires to connect this up. Alright, now we have another sky turbine to add to our collection. Look at him go. So we have a lot of space on our power grid to add this. But first, let's make it daytime. Let's hook up the lights in here, right above the bed. Boom. And now we need our wireless power base. This doesn't cover very much area. I wonder if we can run lines through the house. Oh, it doesn't cover it. Dang it. Boop. Oh, I want to put it upside down here. Make it like a real house, I guess. Right there, next to the birdhouse. Actually, because this is connected to the rain sensor, it'll lose power. So probably not so wise to do that. I think I should put a daylight sensor right here. Is that long enough to reach? No. Right here. Yes. Alrighty. We have it hooked up to the daylight sensor and it's turned off because the sun is out. And now we can connect this to our main power grid. Is this backwards? Yes, it is. There you go. Connect that bad boy up. Boom. And this is set to and. Oh no, this is set to or. So even if it's not receiving power, it'll keep going. There you go. What? There you go, yeah. So if I power that. How do I have this one set up? Oh, okay, I get it. So this should actually be connected to that. Oh, dang it, it's backwards again. Boop, boop. Then we want it to say if we have daylight. If it's daylight, we don't want this to be powered. Very nice. Got some watermelon. And it's almost nighttime, so let's craft up our lamps and let's start off with 10 just in case. And one more. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 11. Alrighty, we got 11 lamps. Is there any plants back here? Nope, not yet. Look at all these batteries. This is just in case my electrical grid doesn't have enough electricity, which shouldn't happen because of all the sky turbines we got and windmills. It is almost nighttime. Woo! Right, this should trigger. Yep. This isn't receiving any more power, so then it triggers our output. And let's see if we got light. Wow, I can see in my house now. Wow, and it lights up a little bit through the ground, or through this opening. I wonder if it doesn't light up if the opening's covered. A little bit. No, it looks the same. So it's a little dark up there. I think we can transfer this lamp upstairs. Why did that trip? Put it right there. Oh, that's annoying. Alrighty. Our house is lit up. And as you can see out here, it's quite dark, and there are no stars out tonight. So ideally we want it connected to this same output so that when it turns dark, we have light. Connect to the right one. Thank you. This should be good. It's not very bright. Light up around the house. And every time I place a new light, it trips the system. Yep. Give our animals some light too. Just in case they need it. It blows through the house. Oh, I can place it on top of this fence. Boom. Wonder if I can place it on their house as well. No. I wonder if this is too bright for them. Let's go see. That looks good. Alright, let's go see how that looks. Kinda looks crazy from that angle. It's brighter, for sure. Still, not really that bright. I wish we had like spotlights, and I can turn this place into like a baseball field or something. Just throw up a spotlight right here. Yeah. Might be a little bright for them. Oh, well, I'm glad the cable stayed. That's great. Alright. Would love a light right here, but there is no daylight sensor, and I don't feel like running a whole wire thing all the way here, but it would make sense as if when I need to cook. Put it like right there. I don't have enough wires to run all the way to the daylight sensor. when there's rain. So what happens when I connect an AND block to an AND block? Good questions. Not enough answers. Let's light up the bee farm just a little bit. Our bees like our sleep. Or our bees like their sleep, I mean. And I also don't have enough. Should take it from here. There you go. There you go. And if it ever gets too bright for me, I can always head up to the mystical forest up on my hill. We've been there a few times in my Let's Play series. It's just a little area that I store all my trees at. I used to use this as my tree farm, but now we have the forester. He makes trees for us and cuts them down. But mystical forest vibes. Very dense. And the sun's coming up. Very nice. Very beautiful. Very nice. Already? Oh. That's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and if you haven't seen our Let's Play yet, you should go check that out. I don't do any commentary on it. And yeah, thanks for watching.